Previously on the Lil Mgweezy channel. And let's have it for a good and a fun 2025. Goodbye. What am I doing with my hand? Yep, that is right. 1 year ago today, I sat there and said, let's have it for a fun 2025. 1 year later, let's just say it was pretty boring, to be honest. I mean, nothing happened really. You know, it was the Mgweezy year, just like how I predicted. Well, albeit on TikTok. But, here and there, let's just speak about it, shall we? My name is Lil Mgweezy, and I welcome you to the best and worst of 2025. How was your year? How was your Christmas? How's your New Year's been? What'd you get for Christmas? All that stuff. These are OGs, you basically know the drill by now. We're going to speak about all of my videos for the year and stuff that went on in the world. Anyway, let's get started with my videos. Starting with, we had some reaction videos this year, some ASMR stuff, some crushing stuff, and that seems to be about it pretty much. I didn't really have many things to react to this year, mostly because I started doing some sort of sit-down talks this year. Something like that in a way. I might get back to more reactions next year. There was no LPs this year because at the beginning of the year I was like quality first, but now I'm doing what I want. So you never know, next year will be the return of LPs. What could the first game be? I don't know. You tell me. What do you want? I don't know what do you want. That's just what I think. And I hit 1k on YouTube. Very congratulating. I even got a cake for it and everything. And I hit 2k on TikTok as well. And I got this wee street microphone, which we'll talk about in just a minute. Let's talk about some of the world news, shall we? Donald Trump returned to the White House after 4 years of absence, of trials, of convictions, of all that stuff. He threw Joe Biden out of the White House and straight up made fun of him in a speech.
We now have a government that cannot manage even a simple crisis at home, while at the same time stumbling into a continuing catalog of catastrophic events abroad.
Mr. President, that's not a very good way to treat your predecessor, is it now? Come on, at the very least you could have said something. I mean, every president, even Trump the first time, praised their predecessors, and Trump was off to quite a start. I mean, look at this. Yeah, Zelensky's crying because he's not getting any money, and then he met with Putin, and he's raised the prices up of everything, all that stuff, He forced Zelensky to wear a suit, all that stuff. And now there's Biden just sitting there at home. Which, by the way, he's cancer now, which is very sad to hear, Biden, but, yeah. And Kamala Harris is trying desperately hard to stay relevant. She's going on a book tour promoting her book called 107 Days, which is basically her time that she ran for president. Newsflash, Kamala Harris, no one cares about you anymore. It's all about JD Vance now. JD Vance 2028. Speaking of JD Vance, he met the Pope, Pope Francis, and he died the next day. Okay, in all seriousness, Pope Francis, he died in April. That was quite sad. Quite a sad day. And now there's this guy, Pope Leo, the first American Pope. I thought the only popes could be from like European countries, not America. But Pope Leo, there's him now. Yay, good for him. Let's move on to Canada and stuff, shall we? Canada's Prime Minister Justin Trudeau resigned after 10 years and headed off with Katy Perry, who herself went to space for 11 minutes and kissed the ground. And now Canada has this guy, Mark Carney. That's just all I have to say about Canada, really. Australia's banned social media, though, and of course, let's talk about royal stuff, shall we? Prince Andrew, Andrew, I should say, is just a guy now, pretty much, because he was caught with Epstein, and Andrew done some pretty naughty stuff that was very bad of him. And first, Big Charlie took away his Duke of York title. And then he was like, no, you're getting the prince title away from me, even though you were born with it, which I don't know how I can take that away. How does that even work? Under Big Lizzie, you were very safe, you had no worries whatsoever. I know your brother's in charge, and now that's all gone. Just wait till William comes about. Just wait to see what he'll do. And I also want to talk about some sort of like a serious topic or thing, and of course it goes without saying, of course, the attack on Charlie Kirk, which I am still quite angry about. I mean, it was a terrible, horrible thing that happened. He was a gifted man. Well, he did say some mad stuff here and there, but he was a very gifted man and he did not deserve to go out like that. Very sad. So, R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. Let's talk about his wife. She seems a bit off. I mean, she's not like, she's going on tours, she's smiling for the cameras. Like, that's not what a grieving widow does. That's, sorry, his wife just sort of, I don't know, she gives me some sort of a vibe. And she even went and headed off with JD Vance, whose wife probably hates him now. Listen, I like Vance, to be honest with you, but like, I mean, yeah, listen, politicians, they're all mad, okay? They're all mad. And now let's talk about this wee thing here. It was June, and I went and bought this. Decided to do some street interviews on TikTok, and got me quite a lot of fame. Especially in a small town. I'm very happy about that. A few bumps in the road here and there, but 2025 was indeed the McGueezy year. That's something I am proud to say. Because, I mean, I haven't really been on YouTube much these days because I've just been sort of focusing on TikTok and stuff here and there because that's going successful. I'm like, I don't want to ban my YouTube, don't know what I'm going to do, all that stuff. Anyway, yeah. 2026 goals. Was this site always a mess? I don't know. 2026 goals. 2K on YouTube. Hopefully I will get 5K on TikTok. Let's just hopefully that will work. If it doesn't, I don't know. Yeah. That's my goals for 2026 pretty much. And yeah, that is pretty much it. What are your 2026 goals? And that's about it. Yeah. Have a happy new year. Goodbye everyone. And let's have it for a good and adventurous and exciting 2026. Goodbye.